The dandelions were calling my name out there in the yard, so I picked them and I made some dandelion tea out of a portion of them and let it steep, actually overnight, in my oven. Hi, this is Lauren. Then I took some olive oil and put more dandelions in the olive oil and heated it up and let it sit for several hours so that the dandelions could be infused into that oil. So here are my double dandelion ingredients for my soap. Just look at that beautiful amber color that's coming off of that tea, and the oils as well, a wonderful combination of oils. And I wanted to make sure that this was brought to emulsification because I was going to split it out into a couple different containers. And I did some of it by hand so that it would be emulsified well. So I've been new at using pigment, and I decided to use some pigment in this combination of double dandelion soap. And that's what I'm going to be doing is using my colorants here in a little bit. But I learned this process from Tree Marie, and I'll put a link to her in the description box below. But I took my chromium green oxide and I mixed it with oil and put it in a bag and let it sit and worked with it so that it would be nice and smooth and not have any clumps or lumps in it. And this didn't turn out to be a super green, dark green, but it was enough of a contrast that I think it's going to turn out well in the soap. I wanted to kind of give that dandelion leaf color to the soap. Then I took some oxide, zinc oxide, did the same thing with that. This was a little bit thicker, and put it in another portion so that it would be just a tad bit lighter in color because I want to do a little fancy swirl or something in there to make it pretty. This is the very first time I've ever made dandelion soap. And dandelion soap is supposedly really good for your skin. And you can look that up online. There's all kinds of places where they talk about the benefits of dandelions, and you can make a salve out of them, which I'm wanting to try at some point. But I was excited to use these dandelions. Then I took my essential oils, which you can see there, and divvied those out amongst my 3 layers. I'm sorry that you can't see the green. I didn't have it in the camera, but I divvied out all of those different essential oils into my batters so that there would be lots of goodness distributed amongst the wonderful oils and the dandelion tincture that is there in the soap to give your skin a wonderful experience. So I made sure that I mixed up all of those essential oils into the batter and poured out an easier third pitcher And there's no rhyme or reason to the way that I poured this batter into my mold. I was just playing so that there would be some definition and difference. I thought about the green as being more like the bottom, but I didn't want it all on the bottom. And I'm just moving through my colors. And then I will take my hanger and swirl at the very end of this. So have you made dandelion soap, or have you used it? I'm pretty excited about the opportunity to use some of this. Of course, it won't be ready till the middle of May because this is a cold process method, but I am just looking forward to it. I was really encouraged by the color that came out there. I did add some annatto seed infused olive oil to a portion of the olive oil that was used in the recipe. There's also some cocoa butter and shea butter and castor oil, and actually the castor oil was infused with grapefruit, dried grapefruit powder. And I learned that from my dear friend at Soapy Oaks Farm, Patrick. So he gave me the inspiration to infuse the grapefruit powder, peel powder. And I thought I would top the soap with some green that was left over. Trying to scoop it all out. And then I took some of that batter and I created little blobs that kind of represent dandelion flowers. Not really. It was just fun to play. So I'm taking my skewer, working around each one of the blobs of yellow soap to make it look more flower-like. If I had more of the lighter in there, I probably would have put some of that in there too. But I didn't think ahead for that. So there you are. Double dandelion soap. Thank you for watching. God bless. See you soon.